Welcome to the Soundpaths program.
The Saffron Soundpaths mentoring program is such an incredible initiative for Black women, non-binary people, trans women to get involved in the music industry.
I've had a few mentees over the past 3 months and it's been incredible. Each one has brought something very different. I've mentored an amazing roster of artists, all at different skill sets, different stages in their career. It's just nice to be able to make some things in the industry a bit more transparent.
There's not like a path into the music industry, especially early on in your career. Building a support system that can push you in the right direction can be quite difficult if you don't really know where to look.
There is either a lack of or an overabundance of resources when it comes to making music or being in the music business. You need to have that support system around you to kind of guide you.
Being able to speak with a really well-established artist and producer made it easy to express my vulnerabilities and my weak points when it came to music and music production.
We would see each other either on Zoom or face-to-face or at Parity Studio. We worked on artist development as well as more technical skills.
Also wanted to know a little bit more about the industry, ready to maybe release some music.
I've also got to connect with some of the community at Saffron and access to workshops and things like that.
Okay, I'm going to share my Ableton screen now. I have an audio effect that's hooked up to an LFO.
I learned turntablism in an academic sense, and I learned it through watching people play hip hop and scratch in club settings.
What makes the Soundpaths program special is that it was specifically designed for Black women, trans, non-binary. It was just nice to have this kind of program dedicated to empowering us.
I started out like 18, 19, touching 2 decades now. And for me, there wasn't really anything like this. And there wasn't people that looked like me. I didn't feel like I had many role models. And for me, I found that quite hard to navigate.
Having a mentor really encouraged me, and around the time I was being mentored, I actually had a few gigs that came up. I was doing a couple of gigs in Bristol. It was really nice to have somebody there to talk to.
Glade was kind of one of the reasons that I started getting into mixing and DJing, so it was really cool to be able to work with her.
That's so cool. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I kind of knew what things I could pinpoint where you'd really be able to add value to what I wanted to achieve.
I've seen amazing growth with some of the mentees. I've seen tracks that were very much bare bones have really fleshed out.
Now it's like, right, I'm doing this, I'm applying for this, I'm pitching for that, and that is great for me to see. There were a lot of proud moments actually, especially like one of the mentees just got a job as a radio producer at Rents, which is great because we worked on developing the concept for a radio residency.
It's really been really inspirational for me. I think it's made me push me out of my comfort zone. So I'm really, really incredibly grateful for this. And yeah, I highly recommend it.
There's a wealth of skill and experience that could benefit you through Soundpaths and through Saffron. It's been just a beautiful experience to give people that support, and it's been a blessing, truly.